gosh, I have a flat tire. What am I going to do?
Don't worry if you don't know how to change a tire. By the end of this video, I'll have you change a tire like a pro. Before we start changing the tire, there's a few things we need to make sure we have. A spare tire, a jack, and a wrench that comes with a jack. Most of these can be found in the rear of the vehicle. The first step to removing a flat tire is setting up the jack underneath the car by doing this. By setting up the jack underneath the car, you have to find the lip of the frame so we can lift up the vehicle properly. The lip of the frame should be about here. Place the two edges of the jack underneath the frame and gently bring it up a bit. By doing this, you are properly lifting up the vehicle and not damaging the outside part. Now that you have your jack all set up underneath your car, you'll take the wrench that it came with and gently do a few turns so that you can lift up the car enough so that you can have enough space in between the ground and the tire to remove the tire properly. Be careful though, it is very easy to scratch the side of the car with the wrench. Now that there is space in between the tire and the ground, and the tire can move freely, it's time to remove the lug nuts. Remove the lug nuts by going in a star pattern, by starting with one and going to the opposite one, and continuing this pattern in a star until all lug nuts are removed. Now that you remove the lug nuts and the tire has been safely removed, it's time to take the spare tire and put it on the same way that we detached the previous tire. We're going to put on the tire, attach the lug nuts on it, and lower the jack so that you are able to drive. Now you are ready to drive. It's recommended you do not drive long distances on a spare tire. My recommendation would be to drive to the closest tire shop and to buy a full-size tire. Now let's go over what we've done here today. We've gotten all our pieces, bolts, and tools together. We've set up the jack underneath the car. We've removed the lug nuts. We've removed the tire. We've gotten the spare tire. We've attached the spare tire to the car by putting the lug nuts on and tightening. We've removed the jack, and we're ready to drive. I'm Mike Gutschall, and this is how you remove a tire.